Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a whip and chat. I'm going to work on this picture here. This is the Mini Little Red Riding Hood by Anya Kai. This is a cross stitch pattern I got from Heaven and Earth Designs. And I think it was I usually wait to get the 50% off sale, so this was $6. In the end, this should be 56.25 by 77.5 centimeters. So this is actually much bigger. Like the mini Heaven and Earth Designs are not that mini, FYI. This thing has 81 colors. I've already started working on this. I have about 3.5 hours worth of work already on this. I did go through some of my colors and I decided to use 3 ABs in this. I don't know exactly where they are, but I'm just gonna go for it. I didn't want to do too many because, you know, I don't know. There's a point where there's just too many ABs, right? Have my timer because I always forget to time. So this is the progress I've made so far. So I printed out, let me show you one. So what I ended up doing was I printed out the pattern here. I used the calculations that Diamond Painting Between the Lines did to figure out how big to print this, and I'll link her video below. I'm not sure if she's active in the YouTube community anymore. I don't think she's updated her channel for months, so I hope she's okay. I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking it's more like, you might not realize this, but YouTube, doing a YouTube channel is actually a lot of effort. So it takes time, and she's like, maybe it's not worth the effort. So yeah, but instead of doing it on the transparency, which I had done for my previous my previous Heaven and Earth Designs, the one that I just did before this one here, I actually finished this. I haven't recorded the completion, but it is finished. So I used the transparency on that one, and this time what I'm doing is I printed it on just regular printer paper, and then I laminated it. What I did is, like, you know, 2 sheets of paper. Oh, that's dirty. 2 sheets of paper. I put it back to back, so it's only laminated on one side here. And I've been diamond painting it on. I guess I could just do plain paper, but I think the lamination just gives it an extra amount of I don't know. Maybe I could have just used my 28-pound paper, but I think the lamination just gives it a little bit of extra, I don't know. It's just a little bit extra. It gives it a little bit extra thickness, but it's still relatively flexible. So I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know how much. So this is what I've worked on, and I'm just gonna complete this amount. I'm gonna zoom in, but I'm not sure how much I could zoom, if you'll be able to even see, even if I do zoom in, what I'm doing. So, because, you know, there's only, yeah, I don't know if it's going to, because I'm working on a relatively big section. I think the last time I did a whip and chat, someone asked to me to zoom in, but I'm working on a pretty big section, so I don't know, yeah, if you'll be able to read it. See, it's not even showing the whole sections. So, yeah. And this is pretty much how I diamond paint something with a lot of confetti. I work on a big section. And FYI, you think this is not going to have that many colors? It has 81 colors. All right. So let's start. Let's see. What should I do? The triangle. I did end up putting my drills in some sort of like symbol order, but there's a lot of symbols in this, so let's hope I'll be able to find the drills relatively quickly. But yeah, a lot of grays. I also noticed I'm using my stash drills for this. And I do notice when you start pouring the drills onto the tray, you do notice that there is a little bit of a slight variation in shade of some of the stuff that, even though I try to shade match, I do still see the variation in shade after I pour it into my tray. So unfortunately, I'm doing the part that's probably more difficult, because when I diamond paint, I usually diamond paint the like most to least. So I've probably already done the easier part. So there's going to be a lot more confetti in the section I'm doing it now. But at least I'm not counting squares. So I do think this is a much easier way of doing these. If as long as you're not intimidated by the printing of the things, it's pretty easy to do this, and not intimidated by putting them together. It's actually relatively easy to put them together too. Now, you can't get away from all the confetti that Heaven and Earth Designs cross-stitch patterns has, but I do think this is a much faster way of doing it, instead of doing it on the blank canvas. So yeah, now I have a whole bunch of blank canvases. I'm not really sure what to do with it. You know, I'm not straight there. I have a whole bunch of blank canvases that I bought because I thought I was gonna do a couple of these on blank canvases, but I think this might be the way I'm gonna go. So let's see. I haven't had as much time to record the past couple weeks. It was just too many, like, there was just too many weekends recently where I didn't record, and that I didn't have like a buffer of things to make up for the weekends that I did. Yeah, let's just say I just haven't had as much time to record as I had previously. So yeah, I was only doing 4 videos a week. Yes, and it's actually a lot, but I was doing 5. So yes. I do think I'm going to have 5 this week, though. Next week, I don't know about having 5, but I already have next week's Monday video already recorded, because I recorded this past Monday and next Monday's video one after the other. I have next Thursday's video, I think, finished. Or it might be this Thursday's video if I don't finish Thursday's video. Yeah. Yes, I know, I'm like, why is the one in the future done? Yes. Sometimes I just don't record in order. So I don't remember, what did I talk about in my last WIP and chat? So, oh yeah, so was it just last weekend? Yeah, it was last weekend. I went over to my sister's house. It was, well, my niece's birthday was just last week. And my sister's birthday was the week before. So I went there the weekend between both of their birthdays. So yeah, can you believe my niece is 1 year old already? It just seems like just not that long ago, I was freaking out when my sister tried to place the tiny, tiny baby in my hands when she was born. And I was like terrified, because I was like, I'm gonna kill the baby holding the baby. I can't hold the baby. What am I doing? Yeah. And then now Now she's eating solid food, yelling, has stranger danger. Like I think she has really big stranger danger that, yeah, she doesn't let me hold her anymore. She just like cries as if I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm not there enough. Um that, yeah, nope. She wanted nothing to do with me holding her. Like she's okay with me being there and like playing with her, but like carrying her, nope. Nope, nope, nope. None of that. So, uh, I ended up buying a cake, a mango cake from Red Ribbon it's in the South Center Mall in Tukwila. It's a Filipino bakery. So last year I had bought actually the same mango cake because that's what my sister wanted. She wanted the mango cake, and it is a delicious mango cake. The only thing is, I get it. Like everything is more expensive now. I mean, eggs are like totally expensive, so I get that the cake was more expensive. It was actually significantly more expensive. Um, I was like, wow, that cake is way more expensive. But I'm fine with that. And I think it also got smaller, and I'm okay with that too. I get it, things cost more. Um, but I think okay, so I'm okay with things getting smaller. I'm also okay with things getting, well, I'm not really okay with it, but I understand. Things getting, the shrinkflation and the just things being more expensive. But I was kind of disappointed in the quality of the cake this time because like they were skimping on the middle, like the like frosting. I don't know, is it frosting, the filling layer between the two layers of cake. Like it was skimpy. Like I was like, why is this cake dry? It's because they barely put any filling. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, I get it was more expensive. Fine, I agreed to the price, but I did not agree to the lowering of quality. So I was disappointed. I didn't say anything until I was like I was like asking my sister, I was like, there's something wrong with this cake. I don't know what is wrong with this cake. Um, it didn't taste bad. It was just more like I thought it would be, I thought it was a better cake. And then we did pretty much narrow it down to that they had barely any filling in the middle layer of the cake, and we had just gotten the same cake last year, at the same time, because it's my sister's birthday. It's the same time every year, and it was way better. So I'm actually disappointed. I'm like, you can increase price. You could maybe do that shrinkflation, which kind of still sucks, but the quality needs to be at least, the same. So yeah, because then you get like disappointed customers like me, who's like, it was good before. Uh, what happened? So yeah, now I'm thinking, okay, I guess if the mango cake is not going to be that good anymore next year, I'll just make it myself. I have made a mango cake before. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm already agreeing to a more expensive price because I get it. Everything's more expensive. But yeah, and smaller, fine, it's smaller, and so it's even more expensive. But yeah, just don't mess with the quality. It's just, I don't know. So yeah, I was a little disappointed, but and my niece liked it. Like, what was funny is at first we were putting it in her mouth, and she's like, no, no. She was like turning her head. It was just like, I don't want it. She's kind of picky in the food. We would put it next to her face, and she wanted nothing to do with it. And then once she actually did, like, was willing to open her mouth, she loved the cake. I was like, okay, at least she likes the cake. You could tell she was like getting ready for the next spoon, or was it on a spoon? Forkful? I don't know. It was a spoon. It was a spoon. Just fed it to her. So yeah. Ooh, wait. Well, next year, by this time, when she turns 2, they start talking by then, right? They can talk back. The babies. So that would be interesting. I don't know if I'd get the same cake anymore because I'm so disappointed. Because, you know, that your customers are not stupid, you know, they can tell when something got a little bit inferior. But I mean, it still tasted good. It was just, there was not enough filling. Like, there was like barely any filling. So it kind of, the cake was dry. But yeah, I was like, okay, next year, I guess I'm making cake next year. Because if that's the case, like, I might as well make it myself. Might as well make it myself. So yeah, when I diamond paint, especially something smaller, I will just turn it around depending on, just to get to the part easier. That's what's nice about doing the smaller diamond paintings. The bigger ones, you can't really do it. And this is a big diamond. This would be a big one, you know, if I was doing it on a regular canvas. I think there's actually not that many. I think this is only down here. There. Yeah, I think that's good here. Oop. So, like, let's see what else. Ooh. So last week, well, the last time I was doing a WIP and chat, what was I doing? Where would I have put that symbol? So I'm in the process of trying to get, I still don't have it. I'm in the process of trying to get air conditioning in my house. I just think that it's just going to continue being warmer than usual, and so yeah. So right now I'm waiting for the HOA, the Homeowners Association, to approve to let me put in a air conditioning unit. I was kind of annoyed that, okay, so I didn't even think that I needed to ask the HOA whether I need to be able to put in the air conditioning unit, because I looked this up before I even I looked this up previously, and there's nothing in the rules and stuff to ask about putting in air conditioning. There was stuff about the fence, there was stuff about like painting your house and things like that, but there was nothing about asking for permission to put air conditioning. The only reason I did was that the company that was this is one of the ones I replaced with an AB. The company that's putting in the air conditioning said that I should ask the HOA. I was like, oh, okay. So I sent the HOA a message saying, hi, I'm planning to put in an air conditioning. Do I need to get approval from you guys to do it? Because the air conditioning unit will be outside. So, but where I'm putting mine is it's not in anywhere visible. It's behind my fence, so you're not going to see it from the outside, from like the street or anything. But so I because I wasn't sure, I needed to ask permission, so I just was like, hi, can I have approval to put in an air conditioning unit? And then they do, I do, because all they were like, okay, here's the form. And I was like, okay. At first I was just asking, do I even need to ask it? But apparently I do. So they sent me a lovely form that I had to fill out, and I needed to have like a site plan. So I needed to wait till the air conditioning people came to my house and gave me like, went to it and tried to figure out where to put it. So I sent it to them, and you know, it's been a week, more than a week. And what I find kind of funny, I don't know if it's funny, but you know, when I first moved into here, the HOA sent me, you know, I seriously, I bought the house, and then within like the same, I think, or within 2 weeks of me moving in, I get a lovely notice saying I had 21 days to paint my fence. And guess what? I didn't pick up my mail right away, so it was actually like way less than 21. I think it was less than 2 weeks by the time I even, from the date of the letter, it was less than 2 weeks. And then I was angry because I was like, you want me to do this thing with very, like, I like to plan things out, so I need to figure out the color and blah 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 and all that stuff and the strategy of how to do things, and then you say I only have 21 days to do this thing. I mean, I did ask for an extension, and they did give me an extension, and it was a pretty substantial extension. But the way they worded it, that I only had 21 days to fix this thing, it was rage inducing, let's just say. So then, you know, I send this form to get permission to put in the air conditioning unit. And you know what it says on there? Please give us 30 days to respond to your thing. And I'm like, so I have barely, like, I have less than 3 weeks too, because I seriously think they date the letter and then maybe take a day or two to put it into the mail, and then it takes a couple days to get to me in the mail. But yeah, so they gave me 3 weeks to do something big, but it takes them 30 days to look at my form that is just like, seriously, just like one page where I'm just put my address in and say, I'm putting in my air conditioning unit. Here's a picture of where it's going to be. They get 30 days to respond to me, but I only have 21 days to do a major fix to my house. Yeah, I was kind of annoyed by that. I was like, why does it take you 30 days to respond to a relatively simple thing? But okay, so I don't know. Things like that just annoy me, where like I don't know, just the inequality of the days of like how long to do something just kind of annoy me. But yeah, so yeah, I'm still waiting for their permission to put in the air conditioning. So meanwhile, I have my quote. I picked out which AC unit I'm putting in, and I'm also replacing my furnace because apparently my furnace is too old to just attach a new AC unit. And I looked it up. I was like, okay, my furnace is 16 years old, and I looked up like, what is the average lifespan of a furnace, and I think most of them said like 15 to 20 years. And then sometimes they were like, well, if you really take care of it, you could go like 30 years. But I'm thinking it's because mine was over 15 years old. They were like, we should replace the furnace too. And I'm like, okay, I agreed to it because, like I said, I looked it up, and furnaces supposedly last 15 to 20 years. So, so then I get this quote. It seems on par of what the prices should be, at least now. I'm still sad. My neighbor told me how much they had put in their AC unit, and it was so much cheaper. But that was then. This is now. Everything is expensive now. So, and I couldn't even really get anything last year. Last year was chaos or whatever. Like there was like no supply of anything. But okay, so my so I get the quote. I'm like, oh, okay. I asked if there was. They asked me if I was gonna finance it, and I was like, do you guys have a 0% interest financing thing? Because that would be easier than me plunking down these thousands and thousands of dollars at once. Because yeah, it's several $1,000s in the 5-figure $1,000. Not in the 2-digit $1,000. So several $1,000s. Yeah. And so then I was like, well, if you guys have a no interest one, sure, I'll do the financing. So they send me that stuff about the financing, and I figure I'll go apply for it after I get permission from the HOA, because I don't want to start applying for it and then find out some really stupid reason that the HOA is not going to let me do it, which I will be really annoyed. They should approve it, because this is the same company my neighbor used to put their air conditioning unit. So if they're and it's the company that put in the furnace when this whole this development got put up. So they should be on some approved list of people to do the thing. So, but yeah, I figured I'll apply for it then, so that I don't have to plunk down several $1,000s at once. So yeah, meanwhile, while I'm waiting for that, I get another email from them. I was like, oh, look, they sent me another email. I open it and I'm like, it was like another quote. And I was looking at the quote. I was like, wait, this quote is cheaper than my quote. And it's the same thing. And then I looked at it. I was like, wait, this is a different person's name and a different person's address. And I was like, wait, what's up? What's going on? And so I got like, they were doing a sale. So the stuff was 20% off. Yeah, even with the 20%, it like I said, I was looking at the prices. It was comparable to what I was expecting. So, but then there was also like a bundle discount, since I'm getting both the furnace and the AC unit, and things like that. And I do unfortunately have to pay extra because my furnace is in the attic, and I get it. But I saw that this quote for the same exact unit was cheaper than mine. Like the actual price of the units were cheaper than mine, and their bundle fee, like the bundle discount was more than my bundle discount. And I was like, what? So then I sent them an email. I was like, hi, I think you mistakenly sent this to me, because it was for it was a different address. It was someone else's name and a different address. And that address was in a more expensive part of Washington. I was like, these people, this is like in the $1 million, $2 million home area of Washington. So I was like, wait, why are they charging me more? I should be charged less. I'm in the not so rich part of Washington. I don't know. I was making things up, but because I do know sometimes places upcharge upcharge things depending on where you're geographically at. So so I was just like, I don't know. All I know is I was looking at it, I was like, this is cheaper than what I was quoted. It's not this one, it's this one. This one must not have that much. So I was like, hi. You mistakenly sent this to me, but I saw that they have a bigger discount than I do. The price of their furnace is less than the price of mine, and the price of the air conditioning was less than mine, and they have a bigger bundle fee. I mean, a bigger bundle discount. So, oops, I think I messed this up. This one is this direction. Let's see. Is this? Nope, this is the wrong one. The wrong one. At least this one is a bright red, so it's obvious. But yeah, so this one is wrong. I actually need this one. So see, this is the problem when you have two symbols that are with directions. I actually need the purple one. But yeah, I sent them an email because, you know, I was talking to them by email, and I was like, hi, you sent this to me by mistake, but I do notice their quote is for less than mine. Can I get the same deal? So they did send me back another quote. They did lower my furnace price to the same price as that other place. They wouldn't lower my AC price because they said theirs was in the garage. Their furnace was in the garage while my furnace is in the attic, so it'll just cost more to put the AC. And I'm like, okay, I can agree with that. And but then they also gave me the same bundle discount. So in the end, I got it. It got cheaper. So yay me getting a slightly better deal. But I would never have known I could have gotten that slightly better deal, or I wouldn't have known to ask for that better deal if they didn't accidentally send me the wrong. If they didn't accidentally send me someone else's quote. So yeah. It kind of made me a little bit annoyed that I kind of wanted to just like go with someone else, but it was just like, I was so far along. I was like, I just wanted to, I already started stuff. The person had already come, and yeah. And I agreed with the previous price. I just was kind of annoyed that someone else was getting quoted less than me. I bet it was timing or something. I don't know. And they did lower my quote, but it was just one of those kind of annoyances. But it was kind of also their own fault because they sent me someone else's quote that was lower than my quote. Okay, what is the next symbol should do? I don't know. There's so many. Because I'm at the point of just doing the little pieces. I can see I have two shades on this one. Okay. So yeah, I hope at some point to get AC in my house. And I don't know if I hope that it's warm this summer, but it was like, I was thinking, I'm gonna get, what I was thinking is, I never needed AC until 2021, where we had the really hot weather, and then 2022 was also hot. Um, but prior to that, I only used my electric fan. Yes, just my normal electric fan, just a handful of times a year. Watch, I'm gonna put this AC unit in, and it's not even gonna get hot this year. That's that's my thinking, but I don't know. It snowed several times this year. It was unusually cold this year, so I'm thinking if it was unusually cold and I felt like it snowed more this year than it did the previous years, that the other extreme will happen. So it'll probably be warmer this year. So, so yeah, gonna have to spend some money. I feel like I'm allergic to spending money. This is gonna be like one of the most boring color-wise diamond paintings I'm gonna do. Like, it's so gray. It's so gray. So it's not as pretty as the butterfly one I was doing in colors, but I specifically chose this because I knew I had a lot of gray drills in my stash. So I was like, okay, I could do. I think most of this is from my stash. I only bought like a few of the colors. Um, I only bought a few of the colors because I just didn't have enough of them. But I think most of this is from my stash. And I knew I had a lot of grays in my stash, so I thought I should do a primarily gray diamond painting. I didn't think there would be this many colors. I thought, you know, if I did a primarily gray design, there would only be, I don't know, maybe like 30 colors instead of, but this one still has 81 colors. That just goes to show there's so many shades of gray. There are so many shades of gray. Like, a lot of these, there's so many shades of gray. But I knew I had a lot of, I knew I had a lot of gray drills. So, I was thinking of doing my, my tiny cross-stitch patterns this video, but I don't know. This is the one I was working on last night, and I just thought, okay, let's go do this one. And I thought, hey, maybe finishing this up won't take that long. I don't know. This might take me longer than I think. It has a lot more. It does have a good amount of confetti. Pretty much all of the Heaven and Earth Designs patterns have a lot of confetti. So, yes, I might not be able to finish this in this video, at least this section in this video, depending on if we're getting towards like 2 hours long. I'm like, yeah, I think this video is long enough. So yeah, that was my, I don't know, adventures with trying to get AC. It's not yet done. They did come this week to clean my vents because one of my coworkers told me I should get my vents clean. I was like, okay, let's go clean some vents. So I did get my vents cleaned. Oh, what was funny is, okay, so the person that came, one of the people that came to clean my vents, I don't know how, you know how like some, I don't even know how we get into conversations, but you know, I talk to people. So he was, I think he was asking me like how long I've had the house or lived here, and I was like, well, I told him like I moved to Washington from the San Francisco Bay Area, blah blah blah, and then I think he ended up asking what I miss about California, and I told him that what I missed was the small amount of Filipino grocery stores here and Filipino restaurants and things like that. And he's like, "Oh, you're Filipino," and then he was telling me he was Samoan, and apparently his parents watch Filipino dramas all the time, and I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Is it dubbed?" And he's like, "Yes, it's dubbed. Apparently, I don't know if it's dubbed in whatever language." He told me what language it was, and he told me it was dubbed, and then and then he was like, "Have you seen this one?" And I was like, I didn't recognize it, so I went, and when he told me what it was, I went and Googled it, and no, it was not a drama that I had watched, um but I have watched a lot of Filipino dramas. And then he's like, later on, he was like, "Oh, did you watch this?" And I was like, I knew that one I recognized, but no, I'd never watched that one. And I was just like, he wasn't kidding that they were watching all of these Filipino dramas, and I guess I was always under the impression that no one other than the Filipinos were watching the Filipino dramas, and I didn't realize they were getting dubbed into other languages, because I know like a lot of like Korean dramas get dubbed. I think a lot of, yeah, the Philippines, the Korean dramas are very big. Um, it was to the point that I don't remember which. My mom told me it was one of the, I don't know, politicians in the Philippines made some sort of comment about that Filipinos should support their own dramas, because what ends up happening is that the Korean dramas got so big, or are still big, in the Philippines, that um, home, like Philippine dramas, there's not enough like space, not space, but airtime, I guess, or it could be space. There's not enough airtime space for Filipino dramas, because the people there are like crazy obsessed with the Korean dramas. And I was like, huh. I think my mom said that that politician got a lot of um you, got bashed a little bit for saying that, because apparently they must really really like their Korean dramas there, to the detriment, I guess, of Filipino dramas. So yeah, I was not thinking that um Philippine dramas were being dubbed into other languages too. But the dramas that this person was talking about was dramas from like over 10 years ago. It was, yeah, over dramas from, yeah, like it was more like dramas from like 50, like almost 20 years ago. So yeah, they're pretty old dramas that are getting dubbed. But am I on the right one? The arrow going that direction. Okay. But I remember the last time I went to the Philippines, and I turn on the TV. It's really funny, like when you see the like American television shows or something getting dubbed in like Tagalog. It's funny. Um I don't know why it's funny, because they don't look Asian and they're speaking Tagalog. At least the Korean, I've seen a couple Korean dramas dubbed in Tagalog, and it's kind of believable, because I could see them being Filipino. But you have Americans speaking Tagalog. It's just a little bit funnier, um the dubbed ones. But for other reason, I don't have a problem with the Asian dramas being dubbed in English. Because I guess, English is more, I'm more used to it. Um, but yeah, no, I just thought that was interesting, because I just did not realize that the Filipino dramas would be they were old dramas though. They would be big, or I don't know, heavily watched enough that this person was naming a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I got my vents cleaned, and I don't know if it's because my vents got cleaned, but whenever I have the fan for my furnace go off every like a couple minutes every a couple minutes every hour kind of thing. And I swear I could feel the fan much more than I used to. So like before I could hear it and then could kind of feel it, but then the one that's in one of my other rooms, I was like, man, I could actually feel the air come through it. So maybe my vents really needed cleaning. So I guess that's good. It hopefully will take less energy to heat and cool my house then. That's at least my hope. Okay, I think I got all the arrow going that direction. Okay. Okay, so now let's try. There's an arrow going. Oh wait, I missed one of the arrows going that direction. So since I see it, might as well just do it. Sometimes I just do that. I just pour it onto my table and just get some. Okay, so now doing the arrows pointing up. Okay, this is some I do have a tendency to have drills just fall on top of my. So I think a large majority of my trash drills are actually just. So this one looks like some of my my drills weren't coated at the top. But yeah, a lot of my trash drills are not actually trash drills. They're just random drills that I found on my table. So arrow going up. So yeah, let's see. I don't think anything crazy went out at work. Nothing different. So let's go and answer questions. Let's see. Whoop. I'm sorry, I'm pretty behind on answering comments. Yeah, that's just, I'm behind answering comments. All right, so Cynthia asked, let's see, love your videos, very relaxing. You talk about your job sometimes. What is your occupation? Keep up the good work. I do work at a environmental analysis lab. I guess my title is considered a chemist. I'm a chemist. I just like to say I'm a scientist, just to make it more entertaining. I don't know. Yeah. Oop, wait, I missed this one. Pretty much what my group does is we do analyze environmental samples for stuff. So I like to just tell people I look for like pesticides and things like that, because a lot of the chemicals I look for, no one really knows what they are. So But yeah, we analyze environmental samples for compounds of interest, um, like pesticides, flame retardants, things like that. Like I said, I keep trying to like, well, people know what these are. Um, like the big one now is look for some of the things considered forever chemicals. Um, that seems to be the big one nowadays. And I guess if something is called a forever chemical, it's bad, but it does keep keep me with a job, right? Because it's forever. um, but no, it's pretty bad. Um, a lot of things, a lot of things that, a lot of man-made chemicals are not really good for you. But yeah, now I'm actually a supervisor in my group, so unfortunately I don't get to do as much science. And I'm doing more admin. But, and then the times I'm like, oh, I need to train someone how to do something. Yes, I get to go back in the lab. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's, you do start missing being in the lab, like doing the bench work. You start missing doing it when you get into a more supervisory administrative role. It kind of, yeah, you miss it. You're like, oh, I want to go in the lab, I want to do things. And now I pretty much go in there. If something went wrong, I'm like, oh no, something went wrong. Yeah, things go wrong. I need to do training because a lot of the stuff we do is done maybe once. Sometimes some of the projects we do is done like once a year, maybe once every other year. So it's not like I'm going to train people on everything because, so I train people when it comes up. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I do. Sometimes it gets very, very busy and chaotic, especially when, like, we've been having our recent power outages and issues and stuff like that, and it just, it gets annoying to deal with because it does mess up with our productivity when we have to turn everything off, and things sometimes don't like being turned off. You lose some stability a little bit because a lot of times you need to have something, like a lot of scientific instrumentation needs to be on for a little bit so that it can stabilize, especially things that do measurements. So yeah, but hopefully they did a whole bunch of fixes for the power that it won't be so bad anymore, and it's done. At least I hope the fixes are almost pretty much done. They told me it was pretty much done. I was like, okay, I'll believe you for now. Okay. So thank you, Cynthia, for your question. This seems to be a spam email, but it's actually a legitimate question. Um, it says it's from buy YouTube video views. So yeah, this is probably from some sort of spammy thing. I do get sometimes emails from places that are like, do you like like, I think what they're trying to do is, like, I think there are companies that, like, bots or like people that kind of fake views on YouTube. Like, you could spend X amount of money and they'll have a bunch of um, bots view your channel or something, um, so that you could up your views or something. I don't really recommend that because, especially for something like my channel, it doesn't really work because the YouTube algorithm will not know who to recommend this video to if you're getting weird, like, you're getting like views from people that don't do diamond painting or stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think those things work. In fact, like, now I actually have I have like 3 different Google accounts now that I use to view view YouTube, because I have my regular, my previous, my, my personal account that, before I started the channel. I have the account that I use for this diamond painting channel, the YouTube channel. And then I've recently started watching some, like, watching some Filipino groups and stuff like that, and I actually made another Google account for that because I think I was getting weird recommendations. So I think my like YouTube was like starting to get confused what I was interested in. So I made a separate account for that thing. So yeah, I don't think you need to do this, what I'm doing, but yeah, sometimes, so that I could get what I want from which YouTube, which account I'm logged into YouTube for. I have separate accounts for my different interests. So yeah, well, this, like I said, so the spam comment is asking, how did you start YouTube? Well, like I said, even though I feel like it's a spam account, I think it's a legit question. So how did I start YouTube? So, or maybe now I'm answering not how, I'm going to answer why I started YouTube. So in 2020, like maybe several of us, we had that thing where we had to stay home and do nothing, or I don't know, just stay home. So a friend of mine showed me that this diamond painting she did and how much she really liked it, and I was like, ooh, that looks good. So I order a diamond painting on Amazon. It takes like 2 weeks to get to me because it was during that time where Amazon was really slow because pandemic, right? So I'm talking about, this is during lockdown, so we were still locked down. So I order a diamond painting from Amazon. It doesn't come. I order a second diamond painting from Amazon. It still doesn't come. So meanwhile, while I'm ordering things from Amazon, I watched a couple YouTube channels about diamond painting, and I was like, oh, look, they're buying stuff from here. So I ordered some stuff from, I think that was Fansels. I think that was the first the budget companies I bought a diamond painting from. So then I ordered stuff from Fansels. And then I ordered stuff from AliExpress. So yes, before I even get my first diamond painting, I went and ordered stuff. So I get my first diamond painting, finally. But I've already probably ordered 10, at least. Yes. Because when you're bored, what are you doing? You're just like on the computer buying things. So I get the first diamond painting. It's just a little 25 by 25 centimeter one. I finish it in a day. My second diamond painting actually comes the next day, so I finished that I think in 2 days, and it was a 25 by 35. Meanwhile, my stuff from fan sales and my stuff from like AliExpress haven't come yet, so I go watch more YouTube videos, and I stumble upon some video. They were unboxing a diamond painting from Dreamer Designs, and then I was like, oh look, Dreamer Designs is in, I don't know, I think it's in Canada, or yeah, and they have some stuff in stock. So I go order some diamond paintings from Dreamer Designs. That actually comes relatively quick, so I think my third diamond painting was from Dreamer Designs. I think I ordered three diamond paintings from Dreamer Designs. I've actually finished all of those, yay, because it was the early stuff, before I had a stash. Okay, carrot with a line. If I were me, where would I put the carrot with the line? Okay, we'll go for a different symbol. We'll do Z. I know where that Z is.
Hi, how can I help?
What? Why are you talking to me, phone? I don't know. But yeah. So, fast forward. I watched a whole bunch of videos. My favorite video was the kitting up videos. And I couldn't find enough of them. I think there's a lot more now, but back then there was pretty much, it was Add More Zest, and that was it. Well, she was called 4 Kids at 147 then. She was the only one practically doing the kitting up videos. And then I thought, hey, you know, I've done 20-something diamond paintings. Yes, at that point, I've done 20-something diamond paintings. I'm gonna do a channel. I have a phone. I could record this. So, yes. That was pretty much... And so I started my channel in October 2020. And here I am, still doing this channel in March 2023. My mentality was, when I started the channel, it was like, I told myself, if it's no longer fun, I'm just gonna do this until it's no longer fun. The channel until it's no longer fun. So, still doing the channel, so I'm still having fun doing this channel. So that's how I started my YouTube channel. My first video was just on my phone. I ordered a phone holder, and that's all I ordered in the beginning. Now I'm recording on my tablet, which I actually already had, so I didn't order that, but I do have things now. Like I just bought some lights, so if you notice that my lighting is better in this video, then the lights are doing their job. So pretty much I'm still using my ancient tablet to record this, and I've gained some lights. I actually have the table I'm using now, I actually already had, so I didn't buy that, but I did buy this background here. So, lights, background, and a whole bunch of micro SD cards, and some external hard drives to hold all of my videos. And here we are, several hundred videos later. Yes, several hundred. I think am I at 600 videos already? Probably. I don't pay attention anymore. Several hundred videos later, here I am, still doing this channel. Alright, there is my story. So next question. Emily asked, Where did you get the individual rainbow individual boxes that you use to kit up? Oh, the rainbow individual boxes. Okay, I'm guessing you mean these ones here. I got these on Amazon. When I go off and answer this question for real, I'll update the listing. Although I do recommend getting these boxes instead, because right now I've stopped myself from buying it. Right now, my listing for four of these boxes, I think it's only at $16.99. So that's much cheaper than that other one. That other one I think it's like more than $10 for one box. But yeah, I got it from Amazon. I will put the link in the video because I apparently failed. I'm a failure in putting the link in the video. So thank you, Emily. Eliza, let's see. Where did you get that glue pen? I'm interested. So I'm thinking you're this glue pen here. I got this on Amazon too, I think. Oh no, yeah, no, you could get this on Amazon. So that's another link. I should. Apparently, I'm failing at the linking. But it might be something in my Amazon storefront. So if you look below on my Amazon, on my links, I do have a link to my Amazon storefront where I have a whole bunch of stuff like there already linked to things that I use. I've really neglected my Amazon storefront. I need to like start updating that to have things that I currently use. Man, I'm such a yeah. Yeah. Like I said, but I'm pretty sure it is linked on my Amazon storefront. So you can check it out there also. Okay. Where is this one? Okay, finally found the carrot. It was with the other carrot, but I just couldn't see it. The carrot with the line. I don't know. Is this a currency symbol? I don't know what currency symbol this would be though. So thank you, Eliza. Crystal asks, how can I get all the ABs in 3 kilograms? So that was in my unboxing for my AB drills that I got from AliExpress. I think I put the link in that video, and I do explain what I did to get the drills, so check it out in the video. Well, maybe the link is not working anymore. But yeah, I got 3 kilograms of AB drills from AliExpress. I think I spent like $150 for it. But I think I spent that much money. It was because it was like $50 each gram. So yes, I spent a lot of money on AB drills. But I do like blinging my diamond paintings up. Like now, well, this is not an AB drill, but I do have this as an AB drill. I have options. So yeah, watch the video. I do explain it. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, Lily says, "Hi, Joan. I'm wondering if you would be able to put a link to the bird mosaic from Home Fun. It's very pretty. I might even get it in a slightly bigger size. I love your long videos also. Do you have a Home Fun discount code?" Okay, yeah, I could do that. My AliExpress, yeah, I think I don't know, unless it's so old that it's gone away from my AliExpress previous orders thing. I should have it on there. And no, I don't have a discount code for Home Fun. I haven't ordered anything from AliExpress. No, I did. No. Last time I ordered anything from AliExpress was during the 11/11 sale. It's not that long ago. But yeah, no Home Fun discount code. So, let's see. Do you have any plans for your trash drills? I don't know. My trash drills. So this is Barbara asked me. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my trash drills. I just can't seem to throw them away, but they look really pretty, right? So these are just drills. Like right now, my trash is this. Some of them is just this misshapen ones, and a lot of them is because it was a random color that I found on my table, or fell off somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. At some point, maybe I'll do something with them. I just don't know what to do with them yet. Let's see. My next one is this moon shape. If I were the moon shape, oh, I put it in with my other parentheses. I put it in with the parentheses. Okay. All right, so Puppy Lover asked, how do you seal your notebooks, Joan? A spray. Yes, I do use spray sealers. I realized the longer I've been diamond painting, I have no patience for any other sealer other than the spray sealer. And plus, I feel like they're also the most invisible of the sealers. I do use... My favorite one is the Krylon Glitter Blast, which a viewer actually recommended to me. And I pretty much buy a whole bunch of cans when I see it on sale. So that should be linked in my Amazon storefront. Now I also, my second choice would probably be the Patricia Nemox acrylic sealer gloss version. I just buy that from Walmart. And yeah, I what I usually do is do one spray, let it dry for 15 minutes, do a second spray, let it dry for 15 minutes, and do a third spray, and then let that dry for several hours before I touch it. Usually I let it dry overnight, and don't touch it till the next day. And that's pretty much how I seal the stuff. Unfortunately, I wasn't being able to seal the stuff during the winter because it was just too cold. And the problem with doing a spray sealer is it does have fumes, and it's like, you know, it's like paint. And you should not do it indoors. So I've been spray sealing in my garage. It's just during the winter it's too cold. So it takes extra long to dry when it's cold. But it's actually been getting warmer, so yay! It's because it's spring. It's spring. Why am I doing this like bleak picture here? Maybe I should do like, maybe after I finish this page, I'll go work on, like not work on this for a little bit and go work on something else, like with flowers. I should work on things with flowers. I have tons of diamond paintings with flowers. Because like, why am I, why am I diamond painting this bleak picture? I don't know. Okay, so thank you, Puppy Lover. Sim Angel asked, will you be uploading your next video of the square drills? Yeah, apparently I took 2 weeks off on 2 weeks of not uploading that. I did put it up this past week. So glad to know people are actually looking forward to that video. So thank you, Sim Angel. Lily asked, did you forget to put your timer on? I wouldn't be surprised. No, I think on that video I did put my timer on. My timer's still on for this one. Let's see, what symbol should I do next? Whichever one I can find first. Why can't I find this symbol? It's the little one with the 3 stars. Did I put it in with my triangles? Sometimes I don't know, like, my mentality when I start moving these things in this order. Oh, here it is. I don't know why I put it in there. I kind of think I should have put it in with my triangles. I don't know. Or I put it in with my stars because it looks like little stars. I was like, yeah. That's the problem with you have symbols. It's like when you're trying to put them together, you're like, which ones should I put these with? And I'm like, I don't know. These are little stars, or this is a triangle. I don't know. So D asks, is there a wrong and right? Oh, is there a wrong and right side to print transparencies? One side it sticks to and the other side it wipes off of. Oh, so this was a question in my last WIP and chat. That just goes to show how long how behind I am in answering comments or responding to comments. You know, and I think in that one I was pretty much complaining about the transparencies because I was having issues with the toner flaking off on it. And I looked at my transparencies. I remember on my transparencies, it said it was double-sided coated. And there is just really no way to know which side to do it. So I think it is double-sided coated. It's just that I don't think those transparencies were meant to be handled as much as like diamond paintings, or I don't know. All I know is I was having issues with the transparencies sometimes not sticking, so I'm wondering if the ones where it sometimes wasn't sticking, the toner wasn't staying on. It was one of those ones that were not coated well. But it was enough to kind of annoy me using them. Maybe I should have bought a more expensive transparency one and it would have been better. But I couldn't tell what side was which, and it did say, I remember it did say double coated. I mean, coated, not double coated, but coated on both sides. So, but now I'm wondering if the ones where my toner was flaking off, it was not well coated, maybe. But now I'm trying this different way of just diamond painting, printing it on regular paper, and I have no problem printing on regular paper and then laminating it. And before I put in the stick, the laminating also, I feel like lamination like makes the black print like more vibrant too. So when you put in double-sided tape, so I have double-sided tape on top. The double-sided tape does start like obscuring it a little bit because, you know, it's a tape, so it can obscure the symbols a little bit. So flowers, I remember There's a flower. It must be in the back. Oh, here's the flower. So a little picture of a flower. So Lynn says, if you really need a second copy of your video, put a copy straight into your external hard drive instead of into your SD card. Yeah, I do have them in, yeah, I probably could do that. I don't know why I feel like I have this great urge to have multiple copies of my videos, but I think it's just, you know, I spend so long making the videos that I want to make sure that it's gonna get posted, and yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just a little bit of a stupid paranoia that probably makes no sense. Question: do you get the same satisfaction from de-kitting as you do with kitting up? Figure you can de-kit when you're in the mood instead of kitting up a project you're not going to work on. Just a suggestion. I actually like kitting up more than I like kitting down. But I do like kitting down too, and that is probably what I will be doing instead of kitting up another project, because I'm really I'm putting lots of reallys in this. I'm really trying not to just keep kitting things up, because I do have a big backlog of diamond paintings that I have kitted up. Well, it's not even that big. You will see what I have kitted up in next week's Monday video, because I showed it on because my next week's Monday video, I'm finishing the putting away my drills, my 447 color drills, and someone had asked me to show all of my stash. So I do show my shelf where I have my stash, but my shelf where I have my stash is also the shelf where I put the diamond paintings I have kitted up. So I guess you could see how many diamond paintings I have kitted up. So I'm really trying. I'm trying not to just keep kitting things up, even though I want to, so that I could get more stuff done. But yeah, I do have things to kit down too, and so some of my Friday videos will probably be kit downs also. But I've also been doing just other videos on my Friday video, like this coming Friday. I haven't recorded yet, so maybe I shouldn't say what I'm gonna do yet, because I'm planning to record it after this video. This coming Friday video, my plan is to have to do what do you call that? Yeah, why are words leaving me? I'm planning to show me putting together more of my the stitch patterns, my little cross stitch patterns. I did, yeah, last night I did print out a couple more. I was planning to show me putting them together, putting some double-sided tape on them, and getting them ready for me to work on again more, because I've actually finished I think 13 pictures from the stitch patterns. I actually, right before this video, I recorded me putting them away, my completion review, and putting them away in my little like photo album, which I think that video will be next week. So yes, I don't record my videos in order. It's like, I'm like talking about like I haven't recorded my Friday video, but I've recorded videos for next week already, because that's just the story of my life. But yeah, I do have a bunch of things to kit down, so mainly if I could probably have content to kit down if I kitted down I always have content to kit down, because I have a massive backlog of my specials to kit down, because I do a lot of the, if you see my PR packages, I do a lot of the you know, partials. So I have pretty much a large quantity of those types of diamond paintings to kit down. Those take up a little bit more effort, so I tend not to do it too often. And plus I have such a big stash of those drills that I kind of feel like I don't really need to kit them down. So yeah, those are usually my last priority kit downs. But I do have a backlog of things to kit down now, because I haven't kit down in a while. But yeah, sometimes the kitting down is just more I don't have time to do the recording of it. And sometimes, like, I go through a month where I don't kit something up and I feel like I have to kit things up. And the kitting down does not give me the same satisfaction as the kitting up. Okay, what am I doing? There's a bunch of triangles. I have a lot of triangles. Triangles. So here's one of the triangles. But yeah, no, although I still don't complete my diamond paintings fast enough to have a backlog of things to kit down either, unless it was my partials, my special partials, and those are just harder to kit down just because they don't have codes most of the time. So it's those ones that I have to really be in the mood to kit those down. The codeless kitting downs, yeah, takes a little bit. I do have to be in the mood for those, but I really like kitting down the ones that have DMC codes and stuff like that. I've just been piling them up a little bit because my Monday videos tend to be my kit down videos, and they've been my putting away those 447 drill pack thing, and I've been primarily working on squares. So recently in my regular drill diamond paintings, so I was waiting to finish that up so then I could kit down my resin drills in there. And I think like a whole bunch of my recent stuff was resin drills that I was, although I did just finish my butterfly one, so I do have my Heaven and Earth designs to kit down. My butterfly Heaven and Earth designs. I finished a couple of my sunflower pictures that I was doing in the 3 sizes. I finished 2. I'm working on the 3rd one. I did finish one of my flower diamond paintings that I was doing a comparison of the 2 different companies of the same renderings, 2 different companies of the same. So I have that to kit down. Yeah, no, I have stuff to kit down. Apparently, it's just more time to do these. My voice was going away. Time. Time is where I run out. Okay, so here is this carrot here. So we're starting to get to the ones that just take a long time because you're only doing like a couple. Okay, carrot going in that direction. Oh, there's one more over here. Okay. I think I got them all. So thank you, Lynn. I like your thinner pen. I have a pen that's super pretty to look at, but it's thick, so I can't use it all the time. Only some of the time. What is your favorite pen? I do like the thinner pens. I have to say probably my favorite pen. Where? Well, I can't find. Well, I don't have it in this room apparently. I really like this wood pen here. I got this from Add More Zest store. I don't know if it's available, but it's light wood pen. Like after I started using the metal multi-placers, my pens got heavier, and but I still like the metal multi-placers more than the plastic ones, so I've sacrificed the weight a little bit. So I like the lighter pens, and this is a thinner pen here. And I also really like this pen. It's just the right amount of thickness for me too, and it is lighter too. But I don't like the one with the beads. I have one that has like wheat in it. It's a little bit lighter than the one with the beads in it. But I just pretty much I don't have that many pens. I have my pens I have based off of what I like. This pen is the pen I'm using with pink wax. So this is my pink wax pen. This is my square drills pen. This is my special drills pen because I have a 2 and a 3 placer. And my other pens apparently are not in this room, so I can't show it to you, but I do have pens based off of what I'm using. Like I'm using pink wax for this specifically because since I'm making this myself, my double-sided tape, and I usually use double-sided tape and a glue dot. I use double-sided tape on my multi-placer and a glue dot in my single placer. The double-sided tape I'm using to diamond paint this, that I have as an adhesive here, is not sticky, or I don't know, the double-sided tape was too sticky. So I was getting a little frustrated on this, so that's why I'm using pink wax back on this one. Because the pink wax is not that sticky. Okay, I think I didn't need that much of this one. So thank you, Prarthana. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. So Linda asked, Joan, where did you get the album? I have 2 kits so far, and I love watching you and your laugh. Oh! So this was in the video for my Paint Jam one. So this album here, I got from the Dollar Tree. So I don't know. I got it recently, and I got more recently. So maybe I don't know if it's still in the Dollar Tree. I hope it is. But it was the cheapest place I found an album. I saw a couple, like 5-packs of albums on Amazon, but it was like 5 for like $9, so it was still cheaper, I think, to buy the one from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. Okay, so thank you, Linda. Teresa. I don't understand about how many diamonds are in each bag, or does it depend on how many colors you're sending as well? So this was in my unboxing for my 3 kilograms of drills by the weight. So I think there's about 200 drills in a gram. So that's what I'm basing it off of. About 200 drills in a gram. Let's see. I think I got all of this one. See, now I'm starting to see like all these symbols that I missed, that I know I already finished that symbol. Because, yeah. I was like, I've already done that one. All right, I think that's pretty much all the questions that I have not answered yet before. So I'm actually almost done with this, so let's just finish this up. So E, I think I got all of them. No, wait, there's some more E over here. I see a number 2. It's over here. Okay. Let's see any more number 2. See V. I put in way too much. There. V. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've done the V already. I did it like previously. But of course, in the end, you end up filling up all the holes of the things you didn't notice when you were doing them. That's why I usually like it when the symbols are easy to find. I don't know how I'm going to do my back color Heaven Earth designs. I haven't even looked at it yet. There must be like a crazy amount of symbols. That one I probably would end up just having to do in order of DMC number instead of in order of quantity. Just because, yeah, I could just see, and I wouldn't be able to do such big sections just because, yeah. I don't know. Has anyone done the max colored diamond paintings? What was your strategy in diamond painting them? Because I feel like there has to be a strategy in diamond painting, a max colored diamond painting. Whether you do small sections or do you do just big sections? Because you have to take out your drills all the time if you do small sections. But then you might have to take your drills out all the time when you miss something. Yeah. Like I already see stuff that I had missed that I'm pretty sure I've already taken this symbol out. But I missed it the first time around. It's this little anchor looking thing. Probably don't need that thing anymore because I'm only going to be taking out a little bit at a time now. So this is just one of the squishies I use as a stopper. I don't know who started it, but it was not me. I did not come up with that way of doing a cheap stopper. But I do tend to just use my small white tray when I'm doing things with a lot of confetti because you don't normally need to fill up your tray. So you don't need some big one. I always see people use like really, really big trays and I'm like, yeah, I don't use the really, really big trays because that just means my drills have a longer way to go into one of these, and then I have to move my hands so much more to do the bigger tray. Okay, so the arrow that goes that way, here is this. Okay, the arrow that goes that way, here's another one over here. Oh, I see another one over, some more over here. I don't know why I feel compelled to finish the section I'm working on in these WIP and chats. I think that's why I didn't do WIP and chats for a while, because I was like, I knew myself. I would be like, I have to finish the thing I'm working on for the video, because I like to have a conclusion or something, like an end point in the video. Let's see. So that's this thingy here with that symbol. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like I always have to have a conclusion. Like I need to have finished something, accomplished something at the end of the video, so it has to be done. Or like I have to have a stopping point, and there's no real good stopping point where you're like, well, that's it for the day. I've diamond painted this too long. I didn't think I had that much left on this one, but yeah. Usually when you're getting to the filling in the holes on a diamond painting, it actually takes longer, because these are the ones that don't have that much color blocking in them. Okay, I think I got that. Okay, M here. I saw some M's. This is a lowercase m, but I do just put my lowercase letters right next to the uppercase letters, so if there's an uppercase M, I put it in with that one. See, I just did that one and I missed it. Yeah. Number 7. I feel like I did 7 already too. Actually, no, I probably didn't. I don't think I have this bright pink out yet. Yeah, I've done this one already. But I missed the little section of it over here. I missed an M there. Yep. So, arrow, the little U-turn symbol. More of the U-turn symbol here. It's satisfying. It's so satisfying to do a square diamond painting and you hear it crunching when you put it in the middle of things. You don't get that when there's too much gapping. Oop, I still see some more U-turn symbols over here. U-turn. Okay, I think I got all the U-turns. One. All right. And then there's the eight ball. There is some random like reds on this one. I just thought it was kind of interesting where the reds were showing up. Eight. Is there any more eights? Okay, I think I got that. Oh, I missed the U-turn symbols right there. Just need one. The hazards of these ones with a lot of confetti. Okay. Solid triangle. 3865. Here. See a couple more for here. Triangle, triangle, more triangles. Here, triangle. Oh, I missed another U-turn symbol. I'm sure a lot of us do this same thing. Just need one. There's my finish of that. Hopefully that's it for the U-turn symbol. Okay. All right, so let's do the little square with the X in it. So this is the square with the X. Okay, let's see. Square with the X, so I see some more over here. Okay, I think I got. And since I'm right next to all the things with squares, so here's just this little square. The square. Okay, I think I got all the, oh wait, there's still one more here. I missed one of the squares with the X's. I know I just did it, that's why it's like, okay. There. And since I'm next to the squares, there's this square with the square on the corner. Square with the square in the corner. There's one up here. Okay. And then the square with the stripes going diagonal. And I missed one of these squares with the dots. saw it. I just saw it. Where is it? There it is. And then we'll do the circle. So this is just a little circle. There's actually, I was like, did I pour out enough? Might not have poured it out enough if I need more than that. Nope, no wait, I still need 2 more. Oh, of course, when I try to, or no, I need 5 more. Of course, when I try to pour out just a little bit, I drop it right there. I think I got all the little circles. Nope, and 1 more down here. Okay, and then there's the circle with the bullseye, which I think I've already done. Oh, I missed one of the circles. Okay. Because of course I see it right after I put it away. Okay, since I know where it is, it's right here. Let's just do the 1 more circle. Okay, let's do this one that's like a circle at the corner. I don't know what to call this. Yeah, it's just a circle, the quarter of a circle. Okay, so I see this is the filled in heart. I got, and since I'm right next to it, I have the not filled in heart, the outline, heart outline. Yeah, this is pretty confetti heavy. Pretty confetti heavy. Okay, there's more filled in, more hearts here. Okay, I think I got all the hearts. Okay, let's do the triangle outline. So as you can see, I've pretty much run out of stuff to talk about. I missed the hearts right there. But I want to finish this. I want to finish this. I was thinking I'd finish this in less than 2 hours. Nope, 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 nope. Of course not. I missed a couple more hearts. There's some hearts. Well, I know where the heart is. Where you think you've done them all, and then you see it when you're looking for a different symbol. Because you would think that it would be more like in your face when you're looking at that symbol. Nope. Apparently when you're looking for it, it's hiding. This one's the one with 3 lines. Am I in the right orientation? Yep, there's 3 lines. There's actually also 3 lines with a line across it. Okay. I saw a I missed a triangle. And then there's this kind of triangle. Oh, row drill. Okay. And then there's this triangle, the one with 2. So if you're used to doing like diamond art clubs, this is very confetti heavy. I see a V. I know I'm pretty sure I've done the V already. If you're used to doing diamond art clubs, I could see how people churn the diamond art clubs out because those are like easy compared to this. Stars. I know I put the stars next to each other. Here's a star. Star outline. Do I need more than one? I saw one right there. If I need one more, right here. Oh, I do need one more right there. Okay, I think I got that. And then this star. Okay. So now I'm just working up and going down. So any symbol I see I need to fill in. And then the arrow going that direction. Yeah, that's that one. I don't think I see another one. The swirly. I think I got that one. And then that one. Just making sure the direction's correct. the check mark. Z. This is one of the AB colors I'm using. So my criteria for the AB colors is don't do anything that's a large amount, because you want them more like spattered around and not everywhere when you use an AB. Because, you know, I didn't have the thing in front of me with where the ABs are, that I just kind of like, was like, sure, this one, let's do this one, and then this one. I think I might need only one for that one. And then this swirly with a thing on top of it. Okay, and then I've just done this one. Did I miss it? Okay. Triangle. One of the two triangles. Okay. The little magic wand. The M. E. Okay, this symbol, I don't know what to call it. And then, I don't know what this is. It's like an X with stuff. I don't know. I don't really consider it an X because I would have categorized it with X. And apparently I missed another one of these. Although I just had that out. S. There. Arrow that direction. And then the up arrow. The arrow going this direction. That caret. The triangle with antennas. Where's the triangle with antennas? circle. Where did I put the circle? It should be here with the other circles. Oh, here it is. This weird symbol, I don't know what symbol this is. And then since I see it, flower. I'm pretty sure I've done this a couple times. This one also. All right, I think I have 2 symbols left, an S. And a heart, the outline heart. All right, done. No! I missed one. Or is it this one that came off? Is the circle? No, that's not this. Okay. There's one missing. All right. So, let me see. Yep, there it is. I'm going to zoom you out there. So, yeah, here's the first section of this here. That's probably this, it's this part here, just this corner here. Hey, you can see the branch. There's a lot of confetti in this. So much confetti to do this, but yeah, just look at the confetti. But yeah, you can see my branch is turning out. I think I might hold off on doing more of this. I don't know. Maybe I might just keep going. And start diamond painting some flowers. Do some flower diamond paintings. I have plenty of flower diamond paintings. And yeah. So yeah, next. Ooh, I think I have a diamond art club that's a flower that's already kitted up. See, I'm trying not to kit anything new up, so I'm trying to do the ones that are already kitted up. So I have some flower diamond painting since it is spring. But yeah, here's the first one here. Maybe I'll go back to this at closer to the fall time, because this is kind of a winter diamond painting here. And so that's all I have. Wait, let me put this before I accidentally forget to put it in, because this is the only time I'm not going to work on this anymore today. So this is the 26th. And I worked on it for 2 hours and 1 minute. So yeah, that's all I have for today. So thank you very much for keeping me company on this very long video. I did not anticipate this video being this long. This is probably why I run out of time to record my videos. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and happy diamond painting. Bye.